Hey guys, it's Bobby here, and I'm back for episode 2 of the Minecraft Survival Let's Play series, the Doomsday edition, where we are now in our correct skin and ready to explore a little bit more of this new world and start working on um, building a sustainable lifestyle here in the Badlands post apocalypse, right? So I did a little bit off camera, not much actually. You can see my little camp that I've got set up here. There's not much to it actually. Um, I went fishing and got up a little bit of a stockpile of cooked salmon. So basically, all I did was sit around the campfire and cook salmon and cut wood and collect some dirt. So you'll see one of my new tools here is a stone shovel. Did that to collect up some dirt. While I was cutting down the saplings or the trees, of course, I was picking up sapling sticks and apples because those are good early game resources to have, especially the saplings right now in this Badlands where we are trying to build a sustainable world. So looking around here, I was just doing a little bit of looking around, right, and a little bit of thinking. Um, the army in me says the high ground is always a good place to be. But the Minecraft in me says that high ground sucks because there's very little dirt up here. We do have some water up here, which is good, but for exploration and traveling and stuff like that we're going to do later on, bringing back animals from other biomes and such. I don't want to have to build a staircase and lure the animals up the top of this hill. That's not going to be fun at all. So I walked around a little bit, like I said, cut trees, cooked some salmon, did some fishing, collected some dirt, all that fun stuff. And I'm thinking maybe right over there. I've not been over there yet, but it's up off of the water, backed up against this. We have, it looks like maybe some abandoned mineshaft access down there, which is good. I want that for sure. And it gets us lower to the ground, which makes it easier early game to do some caving or even a little bit of mining, which we are going to be doing very soon because let's face it, it's Minecraft and we cannot survive without mining, right? So, yeah, we need some of those precious ores. More so than anything right now, we need iron. So anyway, let's get into this episode. I am going to run back up here to the campsite. Whoa, there's a bunch of saplings there. I probably got over a stack of saplings now. We are going to take our bed. We're going to leave this fire as smoke signal, but we are also going to collect up our crafting table and break our axe all at the same time. And then we're going to head out and head down here to this lower kind of plateau area. And I think I'm going to try to go down this way because I want to check out these little holes over here and see if those are mine shafts. Oh boy. That might actually be a good place to get in there and get some stone. I hear a zombie. So we definitely don't want to go in here too far. But I would love to see if there is some iron in here. But I'm out of torches. So we need coal. We need some coal. and we need to make some torches. This doesn't look stable at all either. There we go. And let's see here. I see a lot of gold, which I've read is pretty notorious in the Badlands. It's pretty common to find a lot of gold. So hopefully that means that there's not any iron, because we've got to have some iron, guys. I don't know what we'll do without iron, because gold tools, if you're new to Minecraft, they shouldn't even really exist. Iron is what we need right now, and then of course after iron we need to find diamonds. And then we're in the 1.16 update, so we've got the new nether, so we could even go looking for some netherite later on. But that's going to be, oh yeah, I like this. We've got some grass down here, a regular oak tree. So, I mean, this is technically still the Badlands. So, I don't think I think this is fair game right here. So let's do a little bit of amateur parkour and get up here on top of this. I think this is that plateau that I was looking at from over there. Pretty sure this is it right here. So let's look. Let's just do a little bit of exploring around this corner here. Not working so hot here. Let's see here. Let's just hop up here. Let's see what is going on up here. Yeah, I mean, either one of these. I'm really liking that other spot over there, because it's got nicer grass, but I believe these connect. They do. Nice. Okay, cool. So, yeah, I think it looks like we've got a little cave system that we're going to have access to over here as well. So, let's go check that out. So, yeah, let's talk about this for a second. So, we need coal. That's what we really need right now is some coal. And we also need iron. But here's the deal, guys, realistically. If we can find some coal for some torches, even if we don't find iron right away, early game, we can survive on stone. Because stone tools and iron tools, I can't quote it right now offhand, but there's not that much of a difference between the durability levels of the stone and the iron. I mean, there is a durability difference, but it's not that significant. And early game, iron is really precious. So I don't know that I want to be burning up my iron on tools early game, right? I don't know if this is going to be a good spot or not. I don't want to burn up our iron. I want to save that for armor and things like a bucket. Like, we need a bucket. Living out here, we're definitely going to need a bucket to move some water around. So, really, let's check this out. I've got some... Oh, yes, there's some coal. And there's a zombie. I think we can take him. Oh, frick, there's a skeleton, though. Alright, let's see here. Can we get this skeleton? Let's see if we can get this guy with our stone sword and not die. Yep, we got it. Alright, so new day here. Let's jump back in here. It's looking okay, I think. I don't have any torches with me, but just kind of glancing, I'm thinking it's okay. So I'm just gonna hold my breath and grab up this coal real quick. Luckily, this is a really good little nest egg of coal right here. Now let's make some torches real quick. We're just going to use all this coal, make up a nice stack of torches, and because we've got plenty of sticks, and then we'll go down here and light this cave up a little bit, which we definitely need to do. And I am loving the fact that there is a, oh yeah, there's some iron. That's what I'm talking about. We don't want to be down in here too much because, yeah, we're not equipped for it yet. We don't have any armor yet, or a good sword even. We have a stone sword that's at like half-life. Less than half-life right now. So we're just going to knock out getting some of this coal real quick. And then we'll also snatch up that iron that we passed on the way down. So the little green things, while we're sitting here doing this, the little green orb looking things, if you're new to Minecraft, you've not played before, that is XP, that's experience. So you'll notice that I have a little bar down here at the bottom, right below my hearts and hunger bar. And that bar, every time I get an orb, that bar increases. And then the number there, where it says number 9, as we go up, that bar fills up, it'll roll over, and it'll go up to number 10. And once it gets up to number 10, oh man, there is gold everywhere. This is pretty cool. This is going to be really neat later on. But anyway, that XP is used later on. When we start getting into enchanting. And enchanting is an awesome thing. That is a great way to get some really efficient tools and weapons and stuff. So I'm gonna stop at that, and we're gonna remember that there is a lot of coal down here. And there, look, there's some more. Oh yes, more iron. We're gonna take that. Yes we are, because that is awesome. I am super stoked about that. Let's get back up here. Let's light some more of this cave up real quick. Looks like I saw a zombie when we came in here, and I think he ended up down there somewhere. So we're just gonna leave him down there, and we're gonna go over here and just kind of light this up a little bit more. I hear another, oh, creeper. Yeah, we're out of here. We are not set up to deal with creepers, and I don't want them to destroy the really good ores that are down here. So we're going to take our bed, and we're going to head back up top here. Let's pull that out. That'll drop, and boom, here we are. Alright guys, so here's the deal. I really, I've been thinking a lot about about our house, about our starter house, right? And about how we want to make this oasis in the desert, and how we want to make it look and all that good stuff. And so I'm thinking right here in this area is gonna be a decent spot. But the only thing is that I'm afraid it's not big enough. I would really, I mean, that always happens to me every time I start a new world. I always go too small. I try to cram the starter house into an area, and then when I go to expand, it ends up leaving me without enough room. So I'm looking at this hillside right here, and I honestly think this hillside is small enough that we could do some terraforming and level that hill off. I mean, look, it's not that big. So, you know, if we wanted to level that off, make this kind of lush and beautiful through here all the way around, wrap it around, and then our house, we could level this off. Our house could be up here, and then we could expand off the back onto this little place back here. We could also expand over to here with like bridges and stuff. I think that sounds really cool. Um, so I think what I want to do, guys, actually is, this is not smart early game, but I think I want to go ahead and level this hillside off because that's where I want to build the house. That's where I want the main house to be. So yeah, to do that, let's get started here because I don't want to just goof off and not do anything. First thing we need to do is we need to build our first furnace of the world, and we also need to take some of this wood and build us some chests. Let's make two double chests for now. And that way we can get rid of some of this stuff that we're carrying because it drives me nuts. So in this one, we're going to put our wood, our dirt. Yeah, let's put our cobble in there. We've got one piece of andesite. This is what we need, and we got to leave our coal out. Let's open this one up. We're going to throw some of our goodies in here. That is not what we need to get stuff done right away. Oh, there's a piece of cooked cod. We'll go ahead and eat that up to clean our inventory up. The wooden pickaxe. That was our first pickaxe of the world. We have to save that. That's going to get displayed in our house later on. We'll throw our apples in there. The flint can go in there. This bow that I picked up from that skeleton earlier. Let's throw this red sand and terracotta in there. We'll keep a few wood planks with us. We're also going to keep this cobble with us. Let's throw the sticks in there, and let's call that good for now. Actually, no, let's keep the sticks so that we can make some tools. Let's get this furnace plopped down here. We're going to just stick it right there for now. We're going to throw half of our coal in there. We're going to throw that iron, and that'll give us 10 iron ingots, which we definitely need. Cool, our trees grew. Before we get started tackling this this hillside here, what we need to do is I'm going to make up 2 stone pickaxes, 2 spares. Okay, so yeah, so we are good to go. That should do a little bit for us. I don't know how much it's going to get us, but we're going to try with that. Now, let's talk about, while we're doing this, let's talk about a couple of things. The first thing being, let's talk about what style of house we're going to build. And the first thing I'm thinking, guys, is I really, really want to do a modern, like a modern, really modern city. Like, I'm talking like some really sharp lines and nice, clean build. I've been playing also on server online as well. Of course, we're playing survival because that's what I play. Only survival all the time. So I found a really cool server. If you guys are on into playing online, come check us out at breakdowncraft.com. I think it's play.breakdowncraft.com, I think is the server address. I can't remember. But anyway, really cool medieval style server. Now, Breakdown Craft has a lot to offer. They've got a lot of different options for game types. They've got Skyblock, got the Skyblock, They've got two survival servers with quests built into them. It's really fun. It's a really, really fun time. Should have brought my bed up here with me. But yeah, super, super fun online. They've got a player-based economy on the medieval survival server. That's what I play on. I play on Asgard. So there's two different medieval survival servers. One is Asgard, one is Northvale. I play on medieval Asgard. There's also another one, another survival server. It's aquatic survival, also really cool as well. I really like the medieval because there's a lot of rules, right? And I know a lot of people they complain about that. I really like it. I think it's really cool because like there's limited redstone use. What am I doing right now? Um, Limited redstone use on medieval survival to make it more realistic, right? To make it um, more medieval, which is really cool. But some people don't like that, and that's fine. That's what aquatic survival's for. But anyway, it's not a plug for Breakdown Craft. They're not paying me to talk about it. But if you want to play on a server and you're new to it, that brings me to my next point. Some stuff that we're going to start doing. Some things that I'm toying with. Obviously, we've got this series running that we've started. We're going to, obviously stick with the Doomsday theme here and survive here in the Badlands, which is going to be really cool. But I'm also toying with the idea of doing a Let's Play survival server series, playing online with other people. I know when I first started playing on the server, I didn't know anything about server play. There's chat commands, text commands, different things like that. There's cool things that if all you've ever done is play just on the regular game, oh man, this is gonna burn up a lot of stone pickaxes. If all you ever did was play on regular survival on here in single player, there's a lot of stuff that you have to learn. And quite frankly, when I first started, I had no clue. And I looked online for some resources on how to play, and there wasn't really much out there. Nick, the server owner for Breakdown Craft, he's done a few videos, which is really cool. But I think it would be neat to do it from a pro server player. I think it would be really cool to do a little video series about that for people who want to play. So that's coming up. I think, like I said, we're going to toy with that idea. So that's coming up. And also another thing, this was Stevie's idea, actually. She plays Minecraft. She's playing on Xbox, so she's playing a different edition of Minecraft called Bedrock Edition. And when she first started playing, she would go to YouTube, like we all do, just for simple things. What's the recipe for sticks or whatever. And so I'm also toying with the idea of maybe doing a series called like Mommy Minecraft or something like that, a recipe book. And each video will just be about a minute long, and it'll simply just be recipes, crafting recipes. And so just as a quick resource for somebody who's on the game playing and they're like, oh man, how do I make this? And they go to YouTube. Another good resource out there is Minecraft Wiki for all of that stuff, but some people just want to see it in video format. And one thing that we are going to have a plethora of after we take this hill down is terracotta. That is for sure. And I should have brought a crafting table. You know what? We'll do this. Let's do this. Second crafting table of the world. Right here. Okay, another thing that I'm thinking about doing, guys, is something that I've never done before. Obviously, I've never made Minecraft videos before, but I've made videos. So it's not brand new to me, just new in the sense that I'm doing screen capture kind of stuff and not standing in front of the camera. So another thing that I'm thinking about doing is live streams. So that is brand new to me. I know absolutely nothing about live streaming. I know that there is streaming called Twitch, so maybe that. I also know there's something called Patreon. I might check that out, that platform out as well. And then of course there's YouTube live streaming. So I'm just not sure what the majority of people are using for streaming. So that's always that's something to look into as well. To just see what's going to be the best avenue for that. So yeah, that's kind of the direction in which I'm leading. Going with some live stream stuff. Maybe we'll try to upload 2 videos per week. I think that seems pretty doable. 25, 30-minute episodes. We'll do that. We'll try to do 2 a week, and then maybe 1 live stream per week. Yeah, that's cool. That's definitely a desert island out there. So yeah, I think that's kind of where I'm at right now with everything. This is gonna take a little while to level this off. So I'm not gonna make you guys sit here and watch me level off this whole hill because there is nothing exciting about that. So maybe I'll speed it up. Maybe I'll just cut frame it. We'll see. So I'm gonna keep mining away here at this hilltop, and we're going to get it leveled down to where we want it. I think I want it pretty much level with the top of that one. Maybe just a pinch higher. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I'll be back in just a little bit after we get this thing leveled off. And that just finished that up. So maybe a little bit bigger project than what I had anticipated, getting this hilltop leveled off here. We went through 31 stone pickaxes in order to get this hill leveled off. So really probably not the smartest thing to do early game. But, this is where I really want to build the house. And like I said before, it seems like every time I get ready to build something, I end up building it in too small of an area, but I really like this because right back there we've got, looks like an access to maybe a abandoned mine shaft. And then over here where we've got our table and stuff set up, we've also got room to expand over there, maybe a farm area on the low side over there where the orange sand is at. Then maybe we can put a storage building or something right back there where I've got the furnace set up. So yeah, there's a lot of potential in this area. I'm pretty excited about it actually because there is so much room here. I feel like we could really expand like this whole. Imagine like sailing in a boat through these ice mountains here and coming into this just abandoned like wasteland of a post-nuclear bomb and seeing a huge oasis of just grass and modern structures built amongst the color and the sunset in the back. It's going to be super cool. I'm super excited about it. But we're going to sleep right now. So a couple things I want to show you real quick, and then I think we're going to call this episode good. Still, we didn't accomplish a lot in this episode other than kind of determine exactly where our home site's going to be. Did a little bit of terraforming by taking that hill down, and yeah, did some exploring. That's about it. We did find iron. That's a big deal. So we've got 10 iron ingots, our first iron of the world. We also, so what's big there is we can make a bucket. I'm excited about that. I love buckets. Also a decent sword, and yeah, not enough for armor yet. We've got a few chests here. We've got some just basic building material in here. So we've got that going for us now. Also, look at the amount of regular terracotta that we have. Crazy, right? And then we also have all of these colored terracottas that we got from doing that terraforming. Now, I think we're going to build our structure. I want to build it out of a lot of glass and white. So I want a big white modern structure. Our house is going to be right here, big and white with lots of glass. And there's two ways to get white. I think we stick with terracotta. Well, there's actually three. So there's white terracotta, which is that line that you see right around there, right? So there's white terracotta. There's also white concrete, which we can do with gravel and sand. We have a plethora of sand, not so much gravel, although we could probably go underwater and find a lot of gravel, but that might be a lot of work. And then we could also do quartz, which we're not in the nether yet, so that's out. So what we can do is we've got 3.5 stacks of white terracotta that we got from that. It was one layer of that one hilltop that we took off. So that's quite a bit. The cool thing is the white runs basically all the way through that line. So what we may have to do is go over that way in the Badlands and maybe just mine out, like strip mine out some white terracotta. That's an option. The other option is somehow I ended up with a piece of bone meal. I'm not sure how that happened, but bones are the easiest way to get bone meal. One bone, I think, gives you 3 bone meal, if I'm not mistaken. We put bone meal on a crafting table, and you get white dye. And the way we get bones is obviously from fighting skeletons. So, yeah, we're a little early game. We do have a little bit of iron, so that is a possibility. Another possibility is to build an early game mob farm, which we may also explore into doing, because once we have white dye, then we can take and put 8 pieces of regular terracotta in with a piece of white dye, and bam, get 8 pieces of white terracotta. And we have a lot of regular terracotta that we could turn into white terracotta. So that's an option too. So anyway, guys, I think we're gonna call it good there. We've got our build site leveled off for our house. For the next episode, we're gonna get started on that with the terracotta that we have. We're also gonna move into probably over here in this area. We're not gonna really build a structure right now. More of a temporary, maybe like carpentry area. And what we'll do is we'll go back into our mine shaft, and we'll do some more cobble mining. To get some cobble to build more furnaces, because we're going to need a lot of glass for our modern build. Luckily, we have a lot of sand. So I'm thinking maybe go out, and I don't want to pull a lot from here, although, maybe right over here where we're going to bring dirt in to do some farming over here, maybe we take out like this top layer of sand right here. which will give us quite a bit. We can start smeltering up some glass, and we'll get started doing some building. So yeah, so I'm really excited about this whole season. This is going to be super cool. I'm really stoked about the whole thing. I know I said that. I'm having fun being back at the beginning of a new world. It's exciting. My brain just kind of goes wild with ideas of what we can build and all of that good stuff. So I'm really excited about that. I'm excited to be back on YouTube. It's just there's a lot going on and it's really cool. So we're going to be building. We're going to be doing some cool stuff. We're going to be doing some redstone stuff later on in the game as we start mining. We got to get a mine shaft opened up. We've got tons and tons and tons of abandoned mine shafts that we can explore here in the Badlands and get cool loot. Not to mention we have a vast sea, and in the sea are shipwrecks, and in shipwrecks are hidden treasure maps, and in hidden treasure maps are hidden treasure, and yeah, that's exciting. So anyway, guys, that's it for this episode. Watch out for the next one. Don't forget to subscribe and pound that like button for me if you like where we're going with this season. I am definitely open to suggestions, comments. I know the sound quality of my microphone is not great. Kind of decided on last minute to start making videos, and a microphone is in the works. So we're going to get a new microphone so that the sound is better. And until next time, guys, goodbye.